Most traders blow their funded account trying to get big payouts every single month. We've seen this inside our community this week. 150k challenge passed, 3 days later he's blown it thinking he's Jordan Belfort. In this video, I'm going to show you how a 100k funded account can change your life as well as your income. So you should stop focusing on big payouts every single month and start focusing on smaller payouts over the long term. The idea of this is to think about when you're getting funded accounts, is to think about a longer period of time of keeping the funded account and getting the maximum returns on the investment you put in for the account. So to think about is, why do you need to be a millionaire trader today? If you've only got an expense of £1,000 a month on all your bills, you don't need to be a millionaire trader right now. You can focus on doing that over the 2 or 3 year period and start growing your capital today instead of just blowing account after account. So the biggest thing to think about when purchasing funded challenges and trying to pass them is you're never going to pass every single challenge you purchase. On average, I will only pass 1 out of 3 challenges I purchase, meaning 2/3 of the challenges are going to be failed. So at £500 a challenge for a 100k account, we're going to be putting an investment of £1,500 into the 3 challenges to hopefully get 100k added to our trading capital. And then with purchasing the accounts themselves, is I like to leapfrog them every single week, depending how aggressively I'm buying them. If I'm trying to buy 4 a month, I want to place one every single week and leapfrog them week to week to week. Instead of just trying to purchase 4 accounts and open all 4 accounts straight away, the market may not give you what you want that week or that month. So we've just found better results by leapfrogging each account every week or every 2 weeks, depending on how aggressive you're purchasing funded accounts. So then finally, you should have put an investment of £1,500 or £1,600 into the market to purchase 3 challenges. You've purchased the 3 challenges and you've passed 1. That's the goal. That's what we're after. So now you've got a 100k funded account that you can actually trade and start making some proper returns from the trades you are placing. But that is just the tip of the iceberg, because the biggest thing is trying to keep it and actually get a withdrawal from that account. So let's break that down onto what you should be doing with withdrawals from your trading account once you've started making some profit. So profits are only real when you actually withdraw them into your bank account. When you've got profits that are just sitting in your funded account, they actually aren't profits because you don't have access to them and it's not in your bank. The goal with funded accounts is to use someone else's money for you to then multiply that and make a return from it. But we don't want to leave our funds or our profits inside the prop firms themselves. And you might be thinking, why would I not want to do that? Well, the reason you don't want to leave any of your profits into a funded account is that, let's say you bought a 100k challenge, you passed it, and now you're up 10%. So you've got £10,000 of your money inside that challenge. You might think, well, that's good, it's going to give me a nice buffer so I never ever hit the daily or overall limit on that account. But what happens when the prop firm goes under or they cancel your account for any reason? You've now lost all 10k of your profits and actually you're on a loss for that account because you had to pay in the 500, the initial start, plus the other 2 that you lost. So you're not going to make any profit if you're not withdrawing from your accounts. Once you've withdrawn, I would withdraw at least once a week. So as soon as you have any decent profits, 1, 2, 3%, get that out of the funded account as soon as possible and place that back into your own account so no one can fuck with your money. So now the big thing is, what you're going to do with the money. First of all, you're going to purchase multiple challenges because you understand in your head that you're going to fail some along the way. You've got to start thinking longer term on the challenges once you've passed them so that you don't start blowing the accounts instantly and are just throwing your money down the drain. From there, you're then going to start getting withdrawals as soon as you start making profit and just get that out of the funded account immediately and put it straight back into your personal account. A funded account is just used as a tool. At some point, it's going to get damaged, lost, or broken, and that's what we've got to think about them all the time. Funded accounts are not here for the long term. They will be gone in a period of time between 5 and 7 years, just because regulations will be really, really strict on each account. So once you've withdrawn it into your account, you need to set aside tax. If you've not got up your trading set as a business, that would be beneficial from you once you start making some serious money, is to put it into a business so you don't pay as much tax. From there, you then wonder what you do with the profits you've earned. And I like to use Tristan Tate's 50-50 rule, yeah? You're gonna spend 50% of it like you're gonna live 50 more days, and you're gonna spend the other 50 like you're gonna live 50 more years. So what that means is the profits you've made, you're going to split right down the middle. So let's say we made 10,000 for the month. We're going to bust it down the middle and we're going to have 5,000 either way. 5 grand's going to go on to expenses, going to go on to lifestyle, anything that I want, that lifestyle side of stuff that's over the next 50 days that needs to be spent. Other than that, the other side of it is going to be what investments can we put back into our trading or to make us more returns for the future in 50 years time when you're old and you don't want to be working anymore. So I would then be putting a percentage of that back into funded accounts and trying to grow your trading capital over a longer term. So if you should start with one account, which is what we're talking about here, how one account can change your life, you start with a £100,000 trading account. Let's start, say you make, I don't know, 2% a month. You're going to start bringing £2,000 a month back into your personal trading account, and then you're going to have half either way. Then you can then start buying more funded accounts and grow that trading capital to £500,000 and then up to £1 million, where you can start then having really, really big amounts on payouts and start investing really hard into other stuff as well as your trading. So the biggest thing is to start smaller. Don't try and make massive returns on one account. It is to be a little bit more conservative, controlled on the account you've got, and then just buy more and more accounts. Right, Jack, what stage do you think people should stop buying funded accounts and start putting it back in their personal account? I reckon once you've got probably, it all depends on your lifestyle and how much you need per month. But for instance, on an average, I'm spending about £2,500 a month on outgoings. So you just need to do a multiple on what you need to earn. But I think really when you're buying at least 2 accounts a week is when you should start stepping it across and investing into other stuff such as crypto, real estate or index funds or wherever else you're wanting to step into. But if you're buying 2 a week, that's 8 a month. So you're going to be probably passing at least 3 accounts a month. So you're adding 300 grand every single month onto your trading capital. So in theory, you should be over the $1 million mark before you start thinking about doing any major investments of 5, 10, 15 grand a month, 20 grand a month into something else. Because if you've got a £1 million account and you're making 2%, you're making 20 grand a month. So it's thinking about the bigger time frame and the bigger amount of capital. And with our main motto here for Limitless Trading Club is less trades and more trading capital. That's what we try and preach to everyone inside the Limitless Trading Club, is to aim for more trading capital and bring the volume of trades down, because that makes it a lot more enjoyable inside your trading. So head over to the Limitless Trading Club YouTube channel where you will find more trading educational content. If not, head over to limitlesstradingclub.com where you can sign up and join our free trading community to up your trading level.